Hey everyone, welcome back, and this is my review of Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, episode 5, I believe. Yes, I'm not doing this like 2 or 3 days late this time. Woohoo! In fact, it's still the morning, it's almost noon here on Sunday, so yeah. Imagine that, I'm not doing this late this time. Oh, I'm still kind of doing it late, but not nearly as late as I usually do, so I think that's a positive. Anyways. So yes, this week's episode of Unlimited Blade Works. Okay. If this doesn't help people prove that I am even though I love Saber more, I'm still a fan of Rin, I don't know what will. I can't tell you how many times I get fucking PMs still with people hating on me because they claim that I hate Rin. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, really. I mean, this episode was a Rin-centric episode, okay? And I fucking loved it. It was my favorite episode in the series so far. So if this doesn't prove to you that I love Rin, even though I love Saber more, I still love Rin, then I don't know what will. Quite honestly. So, yeah. So, yes, this is a Rin-centric episode. Basically, Rin being a giant fucking contradiction. And once again, a giant fucking tsundere. Okay? Seriously, she's like... In terms of the contradiction, it's like... First, she's trying to kill Shiro. Which, by the way, that was fucking beautiful. Because any scene where I can see Shiro running for his life like a little bitch is fucking amazing. To me, anyways. So yeah, at one point she's trying to kill Shiro, and at the next point, once Shiro gets or at the next point they find out that one of their classmates has been drained of their mana. Okay, and so Rin does try to save her, so that's fine. That doesn't make her a contradiction. She obviously doesn't want to hurt anyone who's not involved in the war, so that's fine. And then Shiro gets attacked by another master writer who's... goddamn. Wow. Yeah. Damn. Just look at that. I do not remember Ryder being that fucking hot in the original Fate Stay Night by Studio Dean. God damn it. Anyways, though. And so he gets injured by her. However, Rin chases her off because she is an enemy as well. And then she proceeds to treat his wound. Okay. And then she has a partnership with him. Obviously that would help Shiro, but I really don't think she needs it. And why? They're fucking enemies. Obviously I know why. It's because they're gonna fall in love in this route. I'm aware of that. You don't have to fucking tell me, okay? I just wanted to make that clear. But seriously, it's like you think that she tried to be a bit more subtle about her feelings for Shiro, because right now they're kind of obvious. I mean, the only reason Shiro can't realize is because Shiro's almost as much of a fucking dunce as he's almost as fucking dense as fucking Naruto. Okay, dear God. So, yeah, this is. Man, so she's kind of a contradiction in that regard. Not so much that it pisses me off, but it just makes me wonder why. You know, and then of course there's the whole thing with her being a tsundere, which that should be fucking obvious. I think it should be no surprise that she is a fucking tsundere by this point, okay? Fuck, she even has the pigtails to go along with it. She's a fucking tsundere. Again, that's not a complaint, that's just an obvious observation. And as much as I like tsunderes, I cannot for the life of me ever call a tsundere the best girl. Unless one of two things happens. Unless there's nothing but tsunderes, in which I'll just pick a tsundere. Or all the other females are seriously that fucking horrible. I'll be honest with you here. Those are the only two instances where I could honestly say a tsundere is the best girl for me. Okay? So, yeah. But anyways, though. other than that aspect, we did get a little bit of Saber. Apparently, Shiro's leaving Saber at home while he goes to school, and he plans on using a command seal when he needs to, which is kind of dumb because he only has 2 left, and when he uses them all up, that's basically game over. Which, well, I kind of understand why, because Saber can't dematerialize like other serpents can. So she wouldn't be able to stay out of sight if she went to school with him. So I understand that, but you'd think she'd just let him, or let her, wander the grounds or something, you know? Or maybe, stay near the school at least, so that when she senses danger, she can head to his aid immediately, you know what I mean? It's that would seem like a more logical thing to do to me, but of course, Shiro's a fucking moron, so he doesn't think of stuff like this. It took me literally 5 fucking seconds, if that, to think of that plan, which is a lot better than what his fucking plan was, let me tell you. But anyway, yes, I'm going to keep hating on Shiro in these videos until I see the fucking fleshing out and character development that people told me he's going to have in this route. Until I see that, I'm going to keep fucking hating on him, okay? And I'm going to enjoy every fucking second of it. So, yeah. And of course we got to see a bit more of his overpowered side. He's overpowered for no reason at all. Okay, in Sword Art, I know this has nothing to do with SAO, but in SAO, at least it's kind of understandable why Kirito's so overpowered, okay? He was a fucking for 2 reasons. One, he was a beta tester in SAO. So he was one of the 100 beta testers, or was it 1,000, or whatever, before anyone else even played the game. So obviously he'd be better than most of the fucking players. And 2, it was a fictional world where he had powers he didn't have in the real world. Granted, Shiro might have some mage abilities, but they're so fucking limited. He might as well be a regular fucking human being. And somehow he gets stabbed in the back, his arm cut all the shit, and beaten around in this fucking episode, and he stands right back up and fights again. Oh my fucking god. And I also love what Rin said about Kiritsugu in this episode. Granted, I love Kiritsugu. I thought he was an amazing character in Fate Zero, but I just love what she said basically, that because she doesn't consider Kiritsugu to be a real mage because he didn't pass down his magic crest to Shiro. He didn't train Shiro to be a powerful mage like him, which I don't even know how powerful of a mage that Kiritsugu really was. I know he knew magic, obviously, because he had to have known to some of the servants, but I don't know how powerful of a mage that he really was, in the sense that if he could stack up with mages like the Ainsburns and the Matos and the Tosakas and stuff like that. I mean, obviously he was in the Fourth Holy Grail War for the Ainsburns, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he could stack up with their best in terms of using magic. You know what I mean? So I don't really know where he stacked up, or where he could actually stack up in terms of that. But other than that, though, that's pretty much all that happened in this episode. But it was really fucking good. The animation was outstanding as always. The art's really good as always. The music's amazing as always. Really amazing episode of Unlimited Blade Works. Seriously. I cannot recommend this series enough. If you have yet to see it, if you have yet to see this week's episode, then what the fuck are you waiting for? I cannot wait for next week's episode. I'm glad that I've finally done this review sooner than I usually do. And overall, just, yeah. Great episode once again. Again, if this doesn't prove to people that I like Rin, then I don't know what does. Honestly. So anyways, overall, I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. See you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.